Metro Detroit students are heading back to school today, including those in the Detroit Public Schools Community District.
Now, most students will be learning online, but others are opting for face-to-face instruction, something they haven't had since March.
7 Action News reporter Jen Shans is joining us live outside Harms Elementary in Southwest Detroit. And Jen, there's a lot of excitement this year, right?
A lot of excitement, Alicia, a lot of anticipation, and honestly, some anxiety too. The students that we heard from honestly had a mixture of both. The question mark over what this would look and feel like really has been looming since the onset of the pandemic. And you may remember the question over whether to go back face to face or online. That sparked some debate before this fall, this summer, even a protest outside the district's West Side bus terminal.
I'm kind of nervous. I don't really know how it's going to go because, online, it's just not like anything I've ever experienced before. And I always do better when I'm able to interact and have a dialogue between people and my classmates.
Some 50,000 students in Detroit Public Schools Community District returned today for either in-person, virtual, or hybrid learning. Linda Williams, who teaches 7th grade at Waldorf, recognizes that this fall is just not going to feel the same as it did last year. She's advising parents to be proactive to help their kids adjust.
We need to turn off our electronics at least an hour before sleep, if not earlier. We need to eat 2 to 3 hours before we go to sleep, right? We need to minimize light and disruptions, of course.
Students learning in person, like Williams students at Waldorf, will have to fill out a daily health screening form, wear a mask, and have their temperatures checked at the door. For those learning at home, it will be an adjustment.
I won't be going to a school building. I won't be able to interact with any teachers except through online. Everything's going to be at home and on a computer, so it's completely different. No socializing, no skipping class, nothing.
DPSCD and the Teachers Union agreed that teachers will be allowed to choose their preference for teaching online or face-to-face for at least the 9 weeks of school. Williams has been with her students since the 1st grade. She's excited to be back with them in her classroom after 6 months.
I know that these young middle schoolers, these adolescents are just really fired up to see their friends again, but also that they're quite aware of what's going on in the world, and so that they may have some fears and, again, some anxieties about coming back.
That's completely understandable when we're in the middle of a global pandemic. Jen, is the district offering COVID-19 testing at all right now?
Yes, Alicia, they are to both teachers, staff, and students on a volunteer basis. And again, Detroit Public Schools Community District does have that face-to-face or a virtual option. For face-to-face instruction, there is a limit on class sizes right now. They are capping it at 20. Alicia?
All right. We wish all the students, staff, administrators, and parents the best of luck this year.